Good Wednesday evening. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly. On this February 7th, 2018, Doug Hetty has the night off. He will be back into the office tomorrow, but no threatening weather to worry about tonight, unlike last night's freezing drizzle that made some of the roads a bit tricky to navigate. We kept things nice and quiet today. Mostly sunny skies, highs back above freezing. We'll keep things nice and quiet for the next few days before another shot of winter weather heads our way as we head through the coming weekend. Let's start with the look from 7th and Rangeline, though. Skies above, still nice and quiet. Streets below, nothing to worry about. Traffic moving along just fine on the city streets of Joplin. 16, a cold start this morning, below our average of 27, but a high of 37. Even though that's colder than our average high of 48, it's nice to at least be back above freezing today with mostly sunny skies aplenty. Before we hit the top of the 10 o'clock hour, we had Joplin Regional Airport checking in at 24 with the calm breeze and the humidity pretty high at 75%. Elsewhere around the region, a few lower 20s already in Iola and Yates Center, both at 21, 22 in Chanute, 25 in Columbus, 25 in Grove. So most spots pretty much now are in the lower to middle 20s. And as we get the south breeze to kick in overnight, even though it's a light south breeze, I think that's going to put a hold or a stop as to how cold we get throughout the rest of the night. So I think we're pretty much at the ballpark in terms of overnight lows, mainly lower to middle 20s. We kept the skies nice and quiet all day long, mostly sunny skies for much of the day after sunrise. We were watching to see if any cloud cover that was scraping by just to the north, seeing if any of that would try to sneak in here. But in general, we are keeping things nice and quiet and mostly clear for tonight. Of course, the system that passed on through here yesterday certainly looked more impressive now, causing snow in the northeast U.S. and even into the New England region. Then it transitions to some rain and even some thunderstorms as you work your way down to the Gulf Coast today. Our setup here has high pressure sitting almost right on the corner of the triple point where Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois come together. As this continues to drift east, the clockwise flow, if I can draw that for you here, there we go. The clockwise flow around the high will get that south breeze back in here tonight, and it will really kick in tomorrow, which will really help temperatures warm up quite a bit. For the next few days, though, we'll be watching this stationary front organize and head our way as it will pass through late Friday and going into Saturday. That's what will bring the colder air back in here. Then we'll be waiting for this upper low, starting to come out of the Gulf of Alaska. That's what we'll be tracking south and east. That's what will be passing through here and giving us a shot for another bout of wintry mix going into Saturday and Sunday. In terms of this evening and going into your Thursday, it's not looking too bad. Granted, it's going to be another cold night around here, but not quite as cold as this morning. Again, with that south breeze taking hold, I think we primarily hold in the lower to middle 20s as we go through the rest of the night. So most spots should be starting around 23 in the morning. Again, a light breeze to start the day, but the southwest wind really cranks up as we go throughout the day tomorrow at 10 to 20 miles per hour with mostly sunny skies. You go to 48 at lunchtime to about 54 in the city of Joplin tomorrow afternoon. Across the rest of the area, the southwest breeze, temperatures looking pretty uniform. Everybody in the lower to middle 50s for your Thursday afternoon. Not bad, considering how it's going to feel like a late February day instead of an early February day when normally we should be in the 40s. Going into Friday morning, it'll be another cold start, but with cloud cover working in, that'll put a hold as to how cold we get again. Going into Friday morning, I'm thinking upper 30s to start Friday out. Then we go back, temporarily at least, into the mid-50s Friday afternoon. But you can see how the north wind really wants to kick in. That is our cold front. You can see here, the north wind, and once you go south of Joplin, it transitions to a south wind. That will be our cold front that will pass on through. It brings the colder air back in here, and as that upper wave works in for Saturday, we could see another bout of freezing drizzle, light freezing drizzle, some sleet, maybe some light snow work in here as we go into Saturday, and even some sleet and snow chances trying to stick around as we go into Sunday before we start to quiet things down late in the day on Sunday. With that said, though, at the way things are looking right now, it's looking like some freezing rain or freezing drizzle, sleet, and snow chances for Saturday. And I wouldn't be surprised if we had some snow and sleet chances continue through your Sunday. With that said, though, you know how systems like these like to change their mind at the last minute, so there's plenty of time to watch this. Changes can be made, and I expect changes to be made to this forecast as we get closer to the weekend. So as long as you keep checking back in here, be it me, Doug, or Michael Hayslip himself, we will continue to keep you updated as to what to expect for the coming weekend. This is a pretty much so definite, though. By the time the weekend gets here, we go from 55 Friday to highs only near 30 for both Saturday and Sunday. So regardless of how the weekend exactly unfolds Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be a cold weekend around here. Once we get this system out of here, we're back to 44 on Monday, maybe a quick jump into the 50s on Tuesday. Then we'll watch for another potential system to try and sneak by here. For the time being, I'm putting in just a few showers for your Valentine's Day. Otherwise, it's looking mostly cloudy and on the cool side with highs around 44. Have a good night. Have a great Thursday.